Hi, it's me, Randomized User, and today I'm going to be talking about roles that are banned in Ranked, and I'll be explaining to why they're banned. Although note that these roles, just because they're stated that they're banned, does not mean they're actually banned from Ranked. It means that they're excluded from being random roles, such as Bully in setup number 2. It is banned from Ranked, but it is fixed in the setup. Yeah, and also bear in mind that some roles are auto excluded because in ranked new roles are auto excluded. So, without further ado, let me explain. But if you're someone that doesn't play ranked, then I bet you won't really care about this video. But without further ado, let's just get started with it. So, what better way to start off the video with except for Green Eye? Oh, better known as Seer. Although, about the Green Eye... Now, for the Seer, you can't really fake claim around it because it's too anti-social deduction if it's not the most anti-social deduction. And if I'm being honest, it's obviously the most overpowered role. Although, about the Seer, it's also not fit for competitive play in a game mode where everyone knows what they're doing, and mostly it just feels rather oppressive to actually not be able to fake claim because an informer checked you. Next up is Vigilante. So it's banned because mostly it's also anti-social deduction. With its reveal, it makes it pretty much a gunner without risks. As opposed to gunner, you have risk of shooting a villager, and with a vigilante, you will mostly reveal a villager instead of killing them. And so here's the deal. And also, imagine a 1v1 where there's two players CCing each other, or you have to prove one another. So imagine revealing it in a 1v1. It will possibly be the chances of killing a villager is null. Although, with Gunner, if you are shooting a villager, you have a chance of killing a player, which might be a villager. And opposed to Gunner, the Vigilante doesn't even require any reads. You basically just reveal whoever in a 1v1, and if you even reveal a villager, it won't be any problem because you will still confirm a villager if they're suspected or not. However, if you reveal an important role, it may go to waste, and evil will have a target on their back, but it won't even be a problem if you reveal villagers since it will confirm them in the first place anyway. Now, as for Gunner requires reads to actually make a correct shot, because any miskill will actually lead to losing majority in the first place. So it actually requires read because it doesn't have the less factor of risks like the Vigilante, because Gunner is mostly more riskier than Vigilante because if it makes an incorrect shot, then you'll possibly lose majority really fast. Although even though you shot correctly, but if you don't prioritize your shot correctly, then maybe you may lose. Like for example, shooting a confirmed werewolf over a possible fool might lead to a game to be a loss. Serial Killer is a role that was in ranked before, however, it is no longer in ranked. However, despite its balancing, it is not in ranked because it is mostly useless or a weak solo killer. Although I find the role to be quite balanced, like it isn't too weak and it isn't too strong. However, compared to other solo killer, it is like a weak solo killer. Oh, I'm not counting some like Siren or anything, but like some solo killer like Cannibal or Arsonist, Serial Killer is weak, and also Cannibal feels like a direct upgrade to Serial Killer. Like it feels like a better Serial Killer. Although, yeah, so the whole reason of it being removed from ranked is because of its uselessness, like not really useless, but like because of the fact that it's weak compared to other solo killer, and possibly with the introduction of other solo killers, well, serial killer basically fell off. Talk about power creep, right? Now, Grave Robber is arguably unbalanced and like random, although, yeah, it doesn't really feel fit for competitive play because it is too random. Like, you'll switch to role and you might switch into werewolf team, and maybe it may affect skill point gain and coin gaining from whenever you win as a team in ranked, although it is too random and it isn't really fit for competitive play, not gonna lie. Anyway, this is the end of this video, and this is just the first part of this video, and I may make a second episode. Anyway, this is all the roles that are banned in ranked. Well, not all, just some of them. But anyway, subscribe and I'll see you next time.